A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice. A caring mentor will not leave his post to just... This promising young talent has drawn... The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. So the Bronx Bombers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that does...
Next for New York, Danny Valencia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Here's the first pitch to him. On a rope to the second baseman. On to first, a double play.
Play ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as...
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the 3rd, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite...
Stepping in for the Braves, Steven
The batter,
Eckert.
number
2 men
9.
on, 2 away
Shortstop.
here in the 4th.
Steven Eckert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line
Round it
drive
hard,
to center
round it hard.
field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Leading off the inning, Steven Eckert, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Short. Eckert scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from...
Let's play ball.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Steven Eckert, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Booyah! And good for him. Steven Eckert has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases.
Stepping into the box, Steven Eckert. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't...
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of pump in his back.
Ready to take his hacks again, Steven Eckert, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second. Steven Eckert will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he's really been shut down by...
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Here's Starlin Castro. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starlin Castro.
The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Braves scored 10 runs on the way to...
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
From Cobb.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Eckert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Eckert.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down.
Riding in once again, Stephen Eckert. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Salvador.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ball 4. Ready now, Robbie Hutchinson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Standing in, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
The pitcher,
stepping into the box, Matt Whistler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
The left fielder, Mallett.
The set and the 2-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And they get to force it home. Whatever. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Eckert. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Eckert.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Devin.
A 1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Eckert. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in for the Jays, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in the switch hitter, Stephen Eckert. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Eckert.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game. And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage.
Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally. Now to the plate, Mitch Ledford.
Third baseman, Mitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Eckert is there. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Now from... So striding in, Stephen Eckert. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Swihart going back on it. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Batting third.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Popped up. Gonzalez over to his right. 2 down. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
From set, the 0-1. Gonzalez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is standing in now with runners in scoring position, Stephen Eckert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
And he pops it up. Tulowitzki into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Todd Frazier now.
The third baseman, number 24. Todd.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Schweihart moves over, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Stephen Eckert. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Eckert.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another.
Now at the plate, Stephen Eckert. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys. At the plate, Andrew Susak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. The second, this could be 2. Reined in. Throw won't get him. 6-3 the final score today. Atlanta led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
From the new at the plate, David Bart. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Ball.
2-2-2-2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but some.
Now in the box, Steven Eckert. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Steven Eckert.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And time now to take a look at how these. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Eckert. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Swihart ranging back, leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marco Estrada. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Bouncer to the left side, to his right, Eckert. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ready for another chance, David Bart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
2-2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in, Steven Eckert. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Steven Eckert.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Swihart has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Digging in to try it again. Steven Eckert. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Eckert.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Susak. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with. For someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Atlanta wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. The Braves have won 5 games.
Play ball.
Digging in, Stephen Eckert. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Stephen Eckert.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. In now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Stephen Eckert, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit back up the middle. Culberson has it, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Hard hit ball to
Go
second.
hard, go hard, go hard.
Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboards now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Todd Frazier. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Will play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Stephen Eckert. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Back to Murphy, and they get them both. Stepping up now, Leandro Bender. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
They haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Culberson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Taylor made to short, 6. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Stephen Eckert, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Eckert.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Turner fields it cleanly.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Todd Frazier.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Striding in now for the Nats, John Traxler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Ground out to short. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Ready for another shot now, Stephen Eckert. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Final strike for the Braves. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and they will get to force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
The shortstop, Steven.
At the plate, Steven Eckert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Kemp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give them.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder, Matt.
Hit down to short. Eckert comes up with it. And there's one away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Into the box, Steven Eckert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steven Eckert.
Down the first baseline, gloved by Murphy, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Lucas Giolito, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Up the middle. Eckert takes it in. A quick out number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trey Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Porcello into the windup. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Foul down the left side. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So digging in now, Anthony Rendon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Ball
1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Eckert. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Booyah! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate.
So here's Matt Kemp now and their runners at the corners now.
Matt Kemp
to third. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. And time will be called here. Digging in, Stephen Eckert, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Ryan Braun.
Softly hit to short. Eckert is up with it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So striding forward now, John Traxler. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassed solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. One-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Nationals get their 20th home win this year. a beautiful.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Eckert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Eckert.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
So stepping in, Hunter Dozier. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Slow little roller to third. Turner gloves it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stephen Eckert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Boy, talk about what...
Josh Harrison stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled slowly to first. There's one.
That's an out.
Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And up next, the infielder, Sean Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the 0-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this striding into the box, Stephen Eckert. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vesperis has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Corey Seager.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Grounded to the right. Freeman's got it to second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Turner.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. On the ground towards short. Eckert is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Stephen Eckert. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB, certainly.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Play ball. 3. Out.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jeff Ridgway. He singled his last time up.
Ridgway.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now, rounded to short. This could be two. Reined in. The second for one. On to first as they get the double. Ready to take his hacks again, Stephen Eckert, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Turner moving to his left. 2 gone.
Play ball.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.